All right, back at it again, trying to make another beat with another AI generated sample. First things first, we got to go to the Noiser Discord. And once we're in the Noiser Discord, we can either go to the create section to find a specific genre, or we can go to the sample playground if you want to play. So let's go to the create section and find the right type of genre. So let's do let's do a flute. Okay, so let's do a flute melody. So I'm thinking about a trap beat, so let's do like an evil. So first, let's do slash generate, and when we do slash generate, we get the prompt, and then from there, then we can basically just type in the what we're looking for. So let's do evil flute melody. All right. Okay, so the sample generated. Let's see what we get. That was fucking trippy. I love it. Okay, let's use it. Okay, so finish up the beat. Um, So I wanted to basically, do a really, really dark type beat. You know what I mean? Like a dark trap type beat. And I think I did it. So when it comes to the drums, just kind of basic stuff, nothing too crazy. Again, very simple stuff. Yeah, just usual type of trap beat. For the sub, that was when I wanted to come up with something that sounded sinister, something evil, something, just like something that, makes you feel a little bit uneasy or anxious whenever you hear it. Um, yeah, let me play that. Why am I not turning this up all the way? All right, there we go. Okay, so let's hear the sub. Yeah, the sub, I wanted it to be a little bit, you know, sinister sounding, so that was just kind of the reason why it sounds like that. For the this one, it's just basically another hat. So this is kind of like that rolling hat type. So whenever you hear it, it sounds like just any type of 16 note rolling hi-hat. It doesn't sound very good now because it doesn't have the drums on top of it, but again, yeah, you've heard this before. It's just a simple, hi-hat type thing. So for this one, I actually had the sample a long time ago. I got it also from the Noiser Discord. But basically, it's just a dark ambient, you know, sound that I wanted it to kind of like accompany the kick or where the kick was, just so that it could give a little bit more ambience to the background. So when you hear it, it sounds like that. So I wanted it to be a little bit um not anything too out there, just something that would accompany the kick so that it builds up that ambience. Obviously when you mix it and do a bunch of different, shit to it, then maybe it's going to sound a lot better, but for now, I just wanted it to kind of accompany the kick. Anyway, so one thing I was going to say, I divided the sample into two sections. So one section is kind of the evil chant type of sound. So again, I'll have to play around with this a little bit more, but the evil chant sound at the beginning of the flute sample was something that I really, really liked. And so I wanted to use it in the beginning of the loop so that I could give some kind of like, you know, evil cry. So this is what it sounds like. Yeah, so I wanted to add some reverb and some you know, delay to it so that it could basically give it more depth. So that was the reason why it sounds like that. Anyway, so for the main bit, the evil flute sound, um, I just added, reverb to it and, didn't want to do anything too crazy to it, but I did chop up a certain section so that it would have like a nice little loop to it. So this is what it sounds like. Now, I am very sure that most people that are watching this are going to say, hey, but, you know, you asked for an evil flute. And you're right. And there were some flute sounds in there, but to be honest, like sometimes when you're making music, you don't really know what you want. And so you might think that, hey, let me go down this street, but you realize like while you're wandering around, like, hey, you know what? Maybe this other street's not too bad. So yeah, for me, I wanted like an evil flute melody, but to be honest, this goes perfectly with it too. So yeah, and when you combine it all together, this is what it sounds like. So that was the finished loop. Um, if you like what you heard here, I would say go try it out for yourself and try to play around with it and come up with something cool. Um, and yeah, other than that, have fun, you know, love you. Maybe love you is a bit of a strong word. I like you. All right.